I'm going to share with you the story of the elephant and the fox. I truly hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I humble request all of you to please support the channel. So, the forest of a million. In the heart of an ancient land hidden beyond 7 hills and 9 rivers, there lay a kingdom called Aghorvana, a forest so great that even time paused to admire it. Trees roots like giving scrapers. Wind carried cigarette of forgotten ages and star peeked through the canopy like curious children. The forest was not ordinary. It breathed, it listened, and sometimes it spoke. Among the many creatures living there, two were the most talked about: Varun, the mighty elephant with a heart as vast as a lake, and Zelyu, the fox whose mind was sharper than a double-edged moonlit blade. Through both were admired, they were opposite, decided to collide, compete, clash, and later change the forest ever. Varun, the gentle giant. Varun, the elephant, was a legend not because of his size but because of his soul. He walked slow, but his thoughts were deep. He spoke little, but when he did, even the mountain learned closer to listen. Every creature respected him, dear birds sang for him, and even the river parted gently when he stepped into them. His tusk His tusks were long and luminous, almost glowing during dawn. His eyes held wisdom, older than the tallest tree, and yet he carried a loneliness only the moon understands. Zolilio, the box of 1,000 bucks. So, in this way, we will learn about this and Zolilo, the fox of 1,000 tricks. Zalula, the box, was everything Varun was not. Swift, clever, playful, sharp tongue. He could charm his way out of danger, talk himself into royal feast, and slip through any double like wind escaping from close hands. Creature admired him, but cautiously for his wit and stone. Beautiful from afar, danger up close. He lived by one rule: smartness wins over strength. But destiny was prepared to test that belief in ways he never imagined. The first encounter, it happened on a golden morning. Barun was a peaceful drinking from the mirror lake. When Zelo arrived, exhausted, hungry, and muddy from failing into swamp while trying to steal berries from the vulture. Seeing the giant elephant, Zelo smug. To him, large creature were slow-minded, easy to fool, perfect target. He woke up with a swagger and said, "Good morning, mountain with legs. Are you drinking or creating a new river with your gigantic thirst?" Varun lifted his head slowly, blinking with calmness. He understood the result, yet smiled gently. "Good morning, little Amber," Varun replied. "The forest seems heavy on you today." Zalu did not expect kindness, it desired him. And thus began their unusual friendship, forgetting sarcasm and patience. Day passed. The two became inseparable companions, though they pretended not to care. They raced across the field, Zelo winning by their clever shortcuts. They debated under the banyan tree, Varun winning, Varun winning with that. They solved problems, Zelo with tricks, Varun with calm thought. Their bond grew, but so did one seed of tension. Who was better? Brain या strength, speed या stability, या cunning या wisdom. The forest often took sides, fueled the river, rivalry, the test of respect. One sunset, the animals gathered for the great council of the wild, a yearly meeting when where the forest chose a creature to represent peace between species. This year two names emerged: Varun the elephant and Zelu the fox. The forest buzzed with gossip. Varun is wise, but Zelu is quick-minded. Varun protects us, but Zelu solves conflict tester. Finally, the All King made an announcement: a test shall decides. Whoever solved the mystery of the whispering call shall be chosen. The whispering cave shall be chosen. A triple of shock ran through the forest. The cave was forced, dangerous, and full of illusion. Varun accepted calmly, Zelos making confidence, and their greatest journey began. Into the whispering cave. The cave greeted them with darkness thick as link and cold, and that tasted like old secret. Inside the wall whispered fear, dream twisted into shadows. Voices, echoes, things one never wanted to hear. Varun heard, "You are big but slow. The forest need a sharper mind." Zelu heard, "You are clever but selfish. None truly trust you." Both were shaken but kept going. As they moved deeper, they found a glowing stone guarded by a spirit of the care, an ancient tiger made of mist and memories. Only those with balance can calm the storm. Strength and intelligence, power and compassion, wisdom and wit. Not one, not the other, both. Zalu realized he needed Varun. Varun realized he needed Zalu for the first time. They bowed to each other, and together the box, flan, and the elephant force. They solved the final puzzle. The stone, it in the entire cave, and the spirit bow. You are both worthy, it declared. Return of the heroes. When returned, the forest erupted in applause. Every creature cheered, birds shower feather from above. Then came the question: who wins? One stepped forward, lifting Zalovich's trunk. I could not have done with I could not have done it without you. Zalo laughed and placed a paw on Varun's head. And I now understand wisdom is the strongest power. The All King smiled. For the first time in history, two shall be chosen, and roar of joy echo across Agarwana. Varun and Zelu become ambassador, the perfect balance of strength and intelligence. The great crisis. Year passed. Peace ruled the forest, but one year a massive drought hit in the land. Rivers shrank, grass dried, fight began to food, creature panic, predator attack prey openly. The forest was on the edge of collapse. Only two stand him, Varun and Silo. Varun used his strength to dig deep well. Zalo used his intelligence to create water sharing rivers. Together, they found hidden river beneath the earth. Their leadership saved thousands of and their bond and grew stronger. The betrayal of their woes. But not everyone liked their rising fame. The Wolf clan, led by Viren the Ruthless, planned to dethrone them. One night, they kidnapped Salo and Spratless. The fox betrayed the elephant. He wanted all of your power. Warren was heartbroken. He almost believed it. But when he saw Zelo tied and injured, something inside him grunted. One stormed into the warps, very like a living earthquake, with no violence but unstoppable determination. He freed Zelio. The warps, the warps bowed in her fear. One spoke only one sentence: "No one harm my friends." For the first time, Zelu cried. The legend lives. Together they bought peace again. Their bond became a teaching for generation. Strength without wisdom is dangerous. Wisdom without compassion is useless. The elephant and the fox become the most iconic dew in the history of Agurvana. Parents told their story on tree bark. Birds sang melody of their loyalty. And even after decades, their legacy lived on every year. In every river Varundak, in every rule Zalo created, and every hut they inspired. As a year passed, Varun and Zalo grew old. One evening, during a quiet sunset, they sat beneath the great banyan tree, the same place where their first debate had happened. Zalo whispered, "Do you think the forest will remember us?" Varun smiled. Only those who live for others are remembered forever. And the wind carried their laughter across the land. Under the crimson sky, the elephant and the fox watched the world. The shape, united, peaceful, and beautiful. And thus ended the grand tale of friendship stronger than fear, loyalty deeper than river, wisdom sharper than glass, strength gentle than flower. A story as vast as time, as warm as sunshine, as eternal as the stars. I hope you like and enjoy this video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We will meet you soon.